Hey, let me show you how to do just a really simple eyeshadow look. You can totally recreate. So first I'm going in with my Milani eyeshadow primer, okay? And I'm gonna tap that on my eyes. I did put just a little bit of my brightener highlight on my eyes to even the skin tone and make it look, because my eyelids are a little bit dark. So I even that skin tone, and it's really key when you do that, when you go in with your brightener, to keep it really, really thin. Barely, just a little teeny tiny bit is all you need. And then when you do this too, just a little bit, otherwise you're gonna get caking and creasing. So it's important to make sure that you are just putting on a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to use I was going to use a smudge brush, but it's dirty, so I need to clean that. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my shadow brush and grab this color here. This is called Nutcracker. It's coming out in very shortly. Actually, it was one of our Christmas Advent calendar colors. So they're actually coming out permanently, and I'm so excited. But it is very similar to Mama. Mama. I said that weird. It's very similar to Mama. Okay, so I'm going in and I'm just putting this just above my crease. If you've got hooded eyes, it's what you're gonna do. So see how I'm kind of holding my eye mostly shut? If you've got hooded eyes, a tip that I have for you is you're gonna actually keep your eye open. It's hard to do it when I'm looking up there rather than at myself, but keep your eye open, and then you're going to put your line in like this, okay? The reason why you're doing that, and I'm just basically rubbing on top of my eyelashes to find that line, okay? But you're putting in a false crease, all right? So you're painting it in there, just kind of a windshield wiper or a rainbow, but you're putting in a false crease. So you're going to go higher than what you typically would with eyeshadow. And then that's going to give you a lift and add that color. Okay, so now that I've got that color in, I'm gonna go in with, I always use the same ones all the time. How about Lullaby? I haven't used Lullaby in a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna run Lullaby just slightly beneath that, okay? We're gonna just put it in there, and this is basically in my crease and just below it. But again, if you have hooded eyes, then you're going to go just beneath that color. And you can even keep your eye open, and so you can rub it in there like that. Because, like I said, you want to go a little bit higher, and sometimes it's hard to tell when everyone's talking about crease and things like that, and you're like, I don't have a crease. I have had so many women talking to me about that lately, and they're just like, how do you do makeup for hooded eyes? So that's going to help. That little tip in there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with Kohl, okay? So Kohl is just a real nice, like deep ashy brown almost. And I'm just going to take the side of my brush and just get a little bit of that Kohl and just kind of really light-handed. It's still daytime, so I don't want to go too smoky of an eye or anything. And I'm just going to kind of bring that in here just on the lid, okay? Just on the lid, the lower lid, outer portion, and I touch it in to get more of a bold color, and then I'm just softening by bringing that color up slightly. Okay, there we go, just a little bit. And I'm doing it on the side of my brush like that, and so that way I'm not making that area too big. I just want to stay in that lower portion. And I do this twice. So I will tap in a little bit on the lid, and then I'll tap in and go over it again to just make it a little bit darker. Okay, and there we go. There we go. Boom. Just a nice, soft little smoky. And I'm going to flip my brush over and get back into Mama, and I'm going to run Mama underneath my eyes so that way it defines them and gives me a little bit of color under there, helping my eyes look bigger by defining them. And I'm going to just go all the way to my lower lashes. Okay, not into the tear duct, but just alongside my lower lashes. So that's what we've got so far. Okay, then this is totally up to you if you want to add a shimmer. I'm going to add a shimmer. I'm going to go in with As You Wish. Okay, and I'm going to just grab my finger and kind of press that into the where I didn't put any product. Okay, I'm going to press that in there. Ooh, yeah, baby. Ooh, that's looking really good. We want to make sure not to get close to the crease here or above that crease. So we're just staying in that empty spot where we didn't put anything, okay? And then I'm done. I'm done with that. If you want to add just a little bit of brightener in the tear ducts, you can. Let me show you what that looks like. I'm gonna just take, if I can find it, I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, here it is. My Glamazing, sorry. We're gonna go in with the Glamazing Illuminator. And I'm just gonna take my pinky, okay, just the tip of my pinky. I'm gonna go in and grab that Glamazing, and I'm gonna just pop that right in the tear duct of my eye, okay? And you see how that has just brightened my eye up? Isn't that pretty? And so that's totally by choice, but I love the way that that looks. And I'm just kind of patting around there to just soften the edges a little bit. I love that so much. If you want to go in with that side of your brush, okay, wipe it off on your brush tile cleaner, so that way you don't have any of that dark lullaby in there still. But grab that Glamazing, and you can go right here at the top of your arch and add a little bit of that Glamazing to kind of like lift your brow, add a little bit of that nice shimmer, okay? It's not gonna be in that whole area. It's just literally right there at the arch. You're gonna add just a little bit of that shimmery Glamazing. There we go. And it just really lifts the eye. Isn't that beautiful? I love Glamazing. Seriously, it's like a must-have. Okay, and then I'm gonna finish up with mascara. Give me just a second. Okay, I wanted to jump in while I'm doing this and just offer one more tip. One of the things that I see often in people that wear eyeliner, so you notice that I didn't put on eyeliner, I actually lined my eyes with eyeshadow instead, right? So if you want to wear eyeliner, a lot of the times I see that women are wearing that line really, really thick, especially because I think one of the things is we don't put it on right, or we don't know how to put it on, so we keep messing up and it just keeps getting thicker and thicker and thicker, right? Well, we end up, when we wear our eyeliner like that, you'll end up using too much of your lid, too much of that real estate that's really important, that lifts your eyes and makes them look big and bold. And so when we have a thick eyeliner there, it's really shrinking your eyes. So we don't want to do that. One of the things that I would say to do is to, so like those eyeliner pens, I like to use that for if I'm doing a cat eye, but not necessarily an everyday eyeliner. One of my favorite things to do is use the line brush, and it's just a really, really thin brush, okay? And you're literally going to take it in the lash line and kind of rub it in a thin line in the lash line. Just hug that lash line as close as you can. It's going to make your eyelashes look fuller. It's going to give you that defined eye, but it's not going to use any of that real estate. It's not going to create that problem of making your eyes look smaller. So you're really going to rub in that lash line, just staying, you know, with that thin line, okay? Don't hold your brush like that, right? That would be crazy. So try that. If you want a cat eye, that's a little bit different. This is going to be a little bit longer and thicker, but then really thin it out as you go over onto your eyelid, okay? You're going to take that line and then thin it out. Anyway, I hope those tips and tricks helped. Here is my eyes, just a really simple eyeshadow. You can do so many different colors with this, but these are 3 that I used today. But let me know if you have questions below, and let me know what you thought of this look, what your favorite tip was. Thanks.